y'all, what is going on? Listen. It's been a minute since I have posted. I've had so much stuff going on, and there's no excuse. I should have been documenting my journey. I said I was going to come on here and talk about pretty much me just going through the changes that I've been going through. Y'all know I went through a big breakup. I'm now single. So many things have happened. My middle daughter, she's getting ready to graduate high school. She's getting ready to go to college. My oldest daughter, she's decided that college is not for her right now. So she's coming home to get her CNA license, and she's going to go to work. I have decided to move myself and my youngest daughter to Texas. So it's a lot going on. In April, I did go to Texas for a birthday party. And I had time to, mix and mingle with the people and go and look around and, kind of get a feel for things. And I really, really, really liked Texas. What I was hearing, what was in my spirit, felt good to me. It felt good to me. I've kind of dialed it in on where I want to be. Now I'm just waiting on God, because He's gonna have to make it work, because baby, Texas is expensive. Okay, compared to where I am now, Texas is very expensive. So Lord, if you're watching, I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and do your big one and work it on out, okay? Because you know what I need, and you know how much it costs. Go ahead and do your big one, big guy, okay? So tonight, I just want to come in and talk to y'all about something that happened to me last night and today. So if you know me, first of all, if you new here, welcome. My name is Ro. You may know me as PettyRo. You can call me Petty. You can call me Ro. Either one, I'll answer. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've been here before and you came back, hey, Ro. But yeah, okay. Let me tell y'all what happened between last night and today. So y'all know that my mind is always working. Like, sometimes I literally have to take medicine to shut my brain down so that I can get some rest. Well, I haven't taken my medication in a long time. And so my mind is just going a million miles a minute. There's so many things that I want to do. There's so many things that I want to try. So many things that I want to make. So many things that I want to have my hands in. So I've said on a previous live stream on TikTok that I feel like I need to get back to where I first started. I've come so far from where I first started, and I feel like I've kind of went astray, and I'm not liking everything that's going on right now. I first started on social media making t-shirts. I had bought a t-shirt business. I was going through some things. COVID had just hit. So that's when I really got into social media. And I've kind of gotten away from that. I only make shirts for, my loyal customers that have been with me for a long time. Unless I just decide to, put a design out or something like that. But I feel like that is what I need to get back to. So last night, I was working. I had already decided, okay, I'm on launch just a brand new business, separate that from Row Collection, which is a business that I already have. I'm going to launch a new business separate from Row Collection, new name, new website, new designs, everything. And it's only going to be geared towards apparel. So the shirts, the hoodies, the sweatshirts, the jogger sets, the hats, things like that, okay? Apparel. That's all that it's going to be. I had already came up with a name. I already came up with a slogan. So I was working on that last night. But then I'm just going ahead and call it what it is. God dropped it in my spirit to do something else. And it's leaning towards something that it's not me. Well, I'm not going to say that it's not me, but it's not what I'm known for. It's not what I'm known for. So it's going to be something completely different. That's what I'll say. It's something completely different for me. Okay? It's something completely different for me. But I was like, you know what, God? I'm going to rock out with it. So I sat down. I came up with all of the things that I had for the other brand that I was planning on, diving into, launching and whatnot. I came up with all the things. I think I came up with like 20 designs. I came up with a name for the collection. Just all of these things I'm firing off in my brain. Different things that I can do to talk about the launch. Things that may possibly go viral to get some attraction, to the new business, to the website or whatnot. So I worked for a while. I felt satisfied with where I was in the process. And I laid down and I got ready to go to sleep. And I said, Lord, I struggle with knowing if it's God talking to me or if it's me, because I'm always in my head and there's something always going on. So sometimes I have a hard time deciphering if it's me or if it's really God. And I said, God, you know what is going on. If this is really you and not me, if this is really you and this is the path that you want me to go down, if this is the path that you want me to take, this is where I need to go for you to have me where I need to be. You know what I want, what I need in my heart of hearts. And if this is going to be your way of getting me there, you got to show me something. Because if I hear something, I'm thinking it could be me. I need you to show me something. That is the last thing I remember before I went to sleep. This morning, I got up. I intended to go to church. Got up, got everybody dressed. Everybody got out the door. We went to church. In my heart, in my spirit, in my mind, I'm expecting something. I am. Going to church, I'm expecting something. Okay? So, get there, there's praise and worship. Pastor gets up, he sings, he starts to talk. And he says sometimes when you have a service, it's only for one person. God will leave the 99 to go after that one. Sometimes there may be somebody here that feels like they can't make it. They're ready to literally check out. And they need a word. And God will leave the 99 and give a word just for that one. And then he goes into a passage in the Bible. Totally nothing to do with what he just said. But the passage that he chose was the passage that I used last night to try to put some things together. To try to connect some things. To, get some ideas flowing. It was the same passage. And the way that he used it was the same way that I was used in the same context. I said, Lord, you know what? I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So I went in expecting something and I got it. I am overjoyed about it. I am scared. I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'm scared about it because for the most part, we know that when you do something for God or when you do something faith-based, you don't get a lot of clicks and views. You don't get a lot of support. You don't get all the things. You don't go viral. So in the back of my mind, y'all, I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm still going to run with it because I made a declaration to God that if he showed me that it was him and it wasn't just me talking in my head, that I was going to run with it. So I am. But again, and I'm not even going to say it's the devil, because we blame the devil for a lot of stuff and it just be us. Okay? In my mind, I do have doubts. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't catch on? What if I'm not able to make enough money to live, to pay my bills? Because this is going to be my main stream of income. What if I don't do something right? What if I don't choose the right things? What if, baby, the what ifs have been eating me up today. But you know what? I'm going to hold fast to what I said. I said, I need you to show me something if it's you. And he did that. There were some other things that was said during service today, and it was just further confirmation. Like what I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing but I got to go with it. I got to go with it. And it's so different from what I've been doing. It's so different from what I've been offering. And I don't know how people are going to receive it. Now, I feel like if it's people that really support me and people that, people that want to see me flourish, they want to see me do well, they want to see me happy, they're going to understand and they're going to support. And when I say support, I don't mean just financially. I don't mean just buying everything that I have to offer. I mean giving me words of encouragement. You know, if they see me go live to talk about something, they come in and they engage, or they share any, content that I make regarding my brand. They refer me to their friends, things like that. That is also support. It's not just going on a website and buying one of everything somebody has to offer. A lot of support is not monetary, okay? And I accept it all. I appreciate it all. So I think the real ones, the ones that really care about me, they're going to support it. They are, and I look forward to that. If you know me, then you know it's hard for me to keep stuff to myself. So it's hard for me not to tell y'all everything, show y'all everything that I've already come up with. Go ahead and be trying to set a launch date. And I'm struggling with that because even though I have a couple months before I make the move to Texas, but I'm struggling with, do I go ahead and try to do something before I leave? Or do I need to wait until I leave? That way I don't have to move anything. I don't have to pack anything. I don't have to, pack up any supplies, because literally I'm taking my Cricut, my 2 printers, and the third one, if I already have made my goal to be able to get it. I want a DTF printer. That's going to take me to the next level in my business. So if I sell 100 shirts, I'll be able to get the printer and all of the accessories to go with it. So when I get the printer, let's go ahead, speak it into existence. When I get the printer, I'll be taking that. And we're taking clothes. And that's it. We'll literally be starting over in Texas. We won't have a bed, a kitchen table, a pot, or a pan when we get to Texas. I'm gonna have to go get 2 air mattresses when we get there. Have to find a Walmart quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay? We're literally starting over. This is really going to be a rebirth for me because it's been so much going on. And it's what I need. I need a reset. I don't need no redo. I don't want to touch none of that no more. I don't want to redo. I just need a reset. Okay. let me get a fresh start. I'm not taking anything, not a piece of furniture, none of that. So again, this business gonna have to kick off, okay? And it's gonna have to kick off big. Jesus, Lord God, or Father God, I need you to do your big one, okay? Hear me now. I need you to do your big one, okay? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. That's okay. Today, I laid it all out on the table. Lord, I'm listening to you. I want you to guide me, guide my hands, guide my feet. Take captive my mind, because baby, it's all over the place. Take captive. Okay? And let stick only what you need me to do. Only what I'm supposed to do to bring this to fruition. Let that stick. The rest of the stuff, go ahead and wash it on out. I'm asking you to go and wash it on out. Okay? Because I ain't got time. I don't have time to spare. Okay? I need to be focused. I need to focus. Okay? So, yeah, y'all pray my strength in the Lord. As I embark on this journey. Because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But I'm going to be okay. I'm going to do what he said do. I'm going to do what he said do. And I told him today, while I was in prayer, I'm turning this business back over to you. So if it don't make it, Lord, it's on you. Because I'm giving it back to you. You gave me the idea, but I'm giving it back to you. It's yours. It's yours. So you ain't gonna let yourself look crazy, is you, Lord? You gonna let your business fail? I don't think the Lord gonna do that. So Lord, I'm giving it back to you. It's yours, big guy. It's yours. Give it right on back to you. So do with it what you will. Okay. Anyway, let me get on up out of here, child. I'm ready to go to sleep. It is late, but I had to come on here and share that with y'all because y'all know my mind ain't no good, and I will forget a lot of things by tomorrow because I plan on getting some good rest tonight without having to take any medication to turn my brain off. So y'all have a good night. Get y'all some good rest, and I guess I'm gonna see y'all later.